Okay, hey Sugar Plum. It is currently 2:30 on Monday, and we finally have Penny all packed up with my life from basically the last month, and we're finally heading home. Okay. I came out to my parents' house on October 10th, and it is now November 10th, so it's literally been a whole month. I was not planning on being out here for a whole entire month. I was just planning on being here for the month of October and then going home, and then, just life happened, and I needed a comfortable place to be, and I just didn't want to leave. And my parents enjoy having me here because I do a lot of stuff around the house, and I cook dinner, and I make food and everything for them. So that, it's just, all in all, it's been good to just kind of be around family, and I've missed it. But I woke up this morning and was like, okay, it's time to fucking go home. So we're all loaded up and we're gonna go. Okay. Seriously, what the fuck is wrong with me? I don't know. I think it's just like my ADHD today. I'm having issues, but woke up this morning, laid in bed for a solid 2 hours, just scrolling, just brain rot. No need. There's no need for me to be scrolling. I'm just scrolling. Fucking brain rot. So then I'm like, okay, I have things I need to do today. I've been gone from my home for a fucking month. We currently are unemployed. We need to take the time to, get shit done today so that tomorrow we can wake up and go be a boss-ass bitch and get a job, Yeah, my brain today is no, we're just gonna continue to scroll and rot. So I really thought maybe it's because I'm hungry, and I was like, well, I have literally no food in my house because I haven't been home in a month. So I was like, cool, well, we're gonna go grocery shopping. So I get to the grocery store, and we're in the parking lot, and what do? I'm sitting here in the parking lot with my car turned on. I just turned the car off to talk to you, but my car turned on, scrolling the same apps that I just finished scrolling in my bed. It literally took me less than 10 minutes to get to the grocery store, maybe 7. So it's only been 7 minutes. I can promise you no one has posted anything life-changing in the last 7 minutes. And also, it's only 10:30 in the morning. I think it's 11 a.m. at this point now, but no one I know is awake or functioning or posting anything life-affirming at this hour of the morning. So I don't know why I genuinely don't know why I keep opening the app and scrolling like something is going to have changed. I can't be the only one. I know I can't, but also what the fuck is wrong with me? And even now, I'm choosing to have this conversation with you instead of getting out and going into the grocery store and buying what I need. What the fuck is, what is actually wrong with my brain today? And I can almost guarantee you that I'm probably going to end up going home and putting these groceries away. And I'm probably then going to continue to sit around and rot all day because I'm going to keep telling myself that I have things to do, and then nothing's going to get done. I just do you know what? Maybe that's okay. Maybe I need to listen to my body, and maybe my body is telling me that we just want to have a day to do nothing and be and that be okay. But also I swear I blacked out when I went grocery shopping, because what do you mean? I just spent $180. This is out here looking like a fucking CVS receipt. Are you kidding me? Yeah. I knew it was going to be close to a $200 day though, but when I tell you I think I blacked out because I hit the Benjamin before I went in to go grocery shop, and I'm also out of everything, so I don't really know what I need, but I'm in a snacky mood. The snack gremlin went grocery shopping 1,000%, so I genuinely feel like I spent $180 on a whole bunch of nothingness. But I don't know, we might be wrong on that, and maybe I actually did get enough stuff to piece together some meals and stuff, but I'm feeling very snacky these days. I don't want to make a whole meal. I think I'm still in my mode of working, and I'm still just in the work life, and I don't know, making a whole meal just sounds like a lot of work. It is now 12:35 though. I think I was in Walmart for like a whole hour. That's how you know I needed everything, but I've got some frozen stuff and some refrigerated stuff, so we need to hurry on home, go put that away, and then I'm gonna make myself a little snack plate, and yeah, we're gonna figure out what else we're gonna do today. So let's go. So I was thinking about my grocery list on my way home, because I'm thinking like, okay, what do I need to unpack first, and this and that, and I was just thinking about the ungodly amount of like sweet treats that I got, like just the unnecessary amount, which actually I'm thinking about it and I don't really think it was unnecessary, but whatever. You know, sorry, a bitch wants to have options, but like one of my favorite things, it actually might be my only favorite thing about being a fucking adult, but like one of my favorite things about being an adult is being able to do whatever the fuck I want. Okay, so if I go to the grocery store and let's say I want to spend $180 on solely just every single Oreo flavor that there is, I don't think it would cost $180 for that, but let's just say I want to go buy every single Oreo flavor and I want to try every single one of them before dinner, or let's say I want that to be my dinner. You know what? It fucking can be. I can go buy every single Oreo flavor and I could honestly sit in my car and eat them before I even get home and no one can tell me no, because I paid for it with my own fucking money and it was what I wanted. And that is the definition of free fucking will. Okay? And yeah, I just was thinking about the fact that I'm like, I have 3 different flavors of ice cream. It's like, you know, the little like pint sizes, but still I have 3 different flavors of ice cream because I couldn't decide what I wanted. And then when I was getting Cool Whip and caramel sauce on the ice cream aisle, I also saw that they had frozen cream puffs. Cream puffs? Are you kidding me? I loved those things as a kid. My mom only ever bought them from Costco when she was having a party and I was only allowed like 3 or 4 or whatever, you know? I bought myself a whole fucking box. Okay? And I'm so excited to fucking eat them later. I also bought like 6 different types of pickles. Not really, 2, but still. I wanted the little sweet Gershwins, whatever. I wanted like the little sweet baby dill pickles because I'm going to make myself a little charcuterie board later. But then I also wanted Gorillo's dill pickles because they are the fucking best. And I also needed those for a charcuterie board later. And you know who would have told me that I needed to pick one? My mother. And I didn't have anyone there to tell me that I had to pick one. I could have as many as I fucking wanted. And I did. And that is on being an adult. Yay. Also, I'm quite pissed off the fact that this morning when I woke up, it was 43 degrees. And by this afternoon, at almost 1 o'clock in the afternoon, I get out of the grocery store and it is a warm 70. Like, I mean, there's a breeze. The breeze does make it a little chilly, but do I need my 43 degree little cheetah sweater? No, I do not. And that's Texas. I'm feeling a little feisty today. My Celsius has obviously kicked in. Yeah. Hi, hello, good morning, darling. How are you? Hope you're doing well. So sorry for all the loudness because it's a gorgeous day out. Everyone is also doing yard work or having yard work done. So I really hope that you can hear me. I'll be real upset if you can't, but you know, I really hope you can. You can hear me with my headphone, and then we have planes flying overhead. If you can't hear me, I guess we'll be doing a voiceover to this later. But anyway, hi, hello, good morning. As you can tell, we're repotting things today. So basically, this plant is dead. My roommates did not take care of her while I was gone. She's the only plant that I don't keep in my room because I just didn't have anywhere for her to be, and honestly she needed more direct sunlight, so where I had her out in the living room was like the perfect spot, and usually I was watering her, but when I was gone I asked my roommates to do so and they obviously didn't because she's dead. And as I'm looking at her, I'm noticing that their cat has been eating her, so honestly she probably didn't stand a chance, but that's okay because this was a gift from my ex for my 1-year sober anniversary, and you know, there's probably just juju attached to it that I don't need. So anyway, our game plan here is I need the pot that this plant is in, so we're gonna get rid of the plant, sad to say. And then I plan on putting this plant. This is my little plumy little, it has a name and I completely forgot, but anyway, these came all the way back with us from upstate New York. My family lives in upstate New York, and my aunt gave my mom 2 little like sprouts, and well, actually she gave her quite a few little sprouts, and my mom gave me 2, and this one is really thriving. She's been in this like self-watering little plant like hanger up in my windowsill, and she's thriving, but she's so thriving that she's gotten so big. She's too big for this pot, although I did just water her, so she's kind of wet, so maybe that was kind of dumb on my part. I wasn't really planning on moving her today. But anyway, so we plan on moving her to the bigger pot, and then I have this other, one of my other little seedlings that she's not doing as good. I think it's because she also used to be in the living room next to this one, and the cat got to her. So I'm really hoping that she's not like dead. I think she is doing okay, but I think maybe if we move her to the smaller pot and put her in the window where she can just get a little bit more natural light or whatever, I think maybe that'll be better. So anyway, I'm trying to save some of this soil if possible. Let's do this. Okay. LOL. That is so funny. Any woozle. Okay. So we're gonna go like this. We're just gonna get our hand in here and take some big old clumps of dirt and throw it on in. Okay. Dirt and throw it on in. Okay. I don't want these big old pieces of mulch. Okay. Now we're gonna take my little, I keep wanting to call it an air plant, but like I know that that's not what this plant is, obviously. But I'm really blanking on what it's called. Okay, get on. Okay, let's be just so careful. Oh my god. Ah! Okay. So then we're just gonna take this bad boy. So we're just gonna take this little bundle. Oh, but these big old roots, they definitely needed some more space to grow. Okay. Cool. So we're just gonna fill this bad boy up with soil. Yeah. Oh my gosh, she's so excited. It now has a little bit more room for her to kind of move around in there, because oh goodness, the other one was just so small in comparison. Okay, next is this bad boy. See, and then this little one, I think it's really gonna thrive once we move it. Oh my god, yeah, because this just, I think it's just gonna come. Ah! Okay, I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to, oh no! Okay. Where'd she go? Okay, but you see, that one just kind of fell right out of the pot, and she just came right out of her dirt, so that's good. She was dry, and she just was not in there very well. That's probably why she was not thriving. So we've got our little buddy. We're gonna put this in you. Okay, cool. So we're gonna put you over here. Oh, too much. Okay. So then we planted this little guy in here, which I do think it's gonna just thrive so much more in here, and then we're gonna put you in here, but we're gonna add water to it first. But just let that settle in, and then I need to put something new in there now, but I don't know what. So let's go find some. Oh my gosh. Okay, I think that she looks fantastic. I do very much think that putting the smaller one up here is gonna just do so much better, and I just think, oh, they're just so cute. They're like these emerald green. They're just so pretty. And then I have this other little long one that, you know, flows from there. And then this big beautiful bad boy right here, I think just looks so much better right here in this big pot. Wouldn't you agree? I think it just fills the space so much more, and she's just so welcoming right there. Yeah, this is just my little oasis. I very much am so obsessed with my room. Okay, just wanted to show you the update. Does anyone else's dad or mom, parent, anyone, park a million miles away in the parking lot from like the front door because they don't want door bangers, is what my parents call it. But also, like, no one else is in the parking lot. That is where he parks always. It just always makes me giggle. Hey, hi. Okay, so I did a thing. I finally bought the stripper pole. I know, bitch. I've been talking about it forever, and I finally said, we gonna do it. So I did it. Okay, catch you in the next one.